Hello, it's Jesse with ZBH Tech, and I am back with you today with a product review for some outdoor string lights. And these are made by XMcosy. These lights were sent to me free of charge, but I'm not paid for this review, and this review is in my own words and my own thoughts, and is not been reviewed before I uploaded this. So with that, let's get to it. Alright, so I just want to kind of go over some specs of the lights before we do the unboxing real quick. So let's just go ahead and show these to you. These are the Smart RGBCW Acrylic string lights. There are 15 lights in this 48-foot, let's see here, 48-foot strand. These are smart lights. You connect them into the XMcosy app, or you can actually use the Smart Life app as well. Just depends on which one you want to use. You get the same functionality between them. They do connect into Google Home or into Alexa, so you can control those with your smart assistant. Just a couple of other features. They do connect into 2.4 gigahertz wireless or Bluetooth, either one of those. And you can set each light bulb to your own color, so that is nice. So these are IC. I guess I should have said IC at the end. If I didn't, individually controlled. So you can go through the whole RGB color gamut. They're smart, and you can control each light, which is really nice. You can do patterns with these. So they're made to go outside. They're made to be in the weather. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's do the unboxing. Then I'll go through the install of how I'm going to install these. Obviously, there's a lot of different places you can install these. You can install these on a fence. You can install these on a gazebo, a porch, anywhere in your backyard, patio, in your house, outside your house, especially with the holidays, with Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up. These would probably be a great addition into your overall lighting scheme, or whatever you have within or on the outside of your home. All right, well, let's get to the unboxing. If you like this content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. That really helps me out. And if you have any comments for me or questions, be sure and leave those in the comments. Here we are with the unboxing. So I've taken everything out and kind of set it aside so that you can see the bundle of lights. Obviously you can see there. Got the power supply itself. And as we look at the box, it comes in nicely packaged in the box there. There's instructions on how to connect it to Amazon or Google Home or Alexa, and a quick start guide. Also, it includes basically everything you need to do the installation. So there's zip ties, there's the little hooks with screws there that you can screw into each light, and then a nice addition is they actually include an extra light bulb there, and I'll show that here. Yep, there's the extra LED light in case you have anything that burns out, so they are replaceable, which is nice for sure. And then as we move on here to the bundle of lights, there's 15 lights in this particular set, and you can see here are the weatherproof connections. So that one there is to connect another strand of lights. You can connect up to 2, and then we can see that here's a little white gasket for weatherproofing, which is really nice. So as you screw that connector onto the power supply, it provides a way to keep water out. And I really like how this setup has made the power supply weatherproof. Some lights I've bought in the past from other companies, they did not do this. The power supply was actually not weather resistant, and you had to find a way to waterproof it. So here, this is all waterproof, or weatherproof I should say. And there's a little mounting hole there where you can screw that in and mount that in so it just doesn't dangle around, which I'm going to actually utilize. And one button there for the power, and also the reset button to pair the lights. So that's going to be how you're going to pair them, and then you can manually turn them on and off that way as well. And so yeah, I really do like the weatherproofing on these lights. I've been impressed with that for sure. And so as we move up to the bundle of lights, just kind of want to show you the setup here, and how each light has an own little the plastic there with the hole in it, so that you can mount these lights, whether that be through a zip tie or through the bracket, or just directly with a screw. So that's nice there. And then as I look at the build quality, there's really no way for water to get into these lights. That plastic and the molding there all seems to be well made. These should stand up well. I don't really see a way, like, water is the biggest killer of anything electrical, right? And so I do like that. It looks like these are well made. And then we can see the acrylic plastic there, the clear plastic, which should produce a good, nice light. Yeah, just overall, this looks like a good build quality. Again, just to reemphasize, I like the power supply. Really like how that is weatherproofed. That is just makes the whole install go quicker, and it's easier, and you don't have to buy anything else and worry about it. So, yeah, let's move on to the actual install. Back for the installation. So, as I started thinking about where I wanted to install these lights, I really want lights on my chicken coop. So for me, I'm going to put lights on my chicken coop, and I'm going to put them around the edge, and then I'm going to set up some, you probably hear them, so you're going to hear chickens, sorry. So I'm going to put some smart triggers that if there's motion in my backyard, it turns these lights on, and that way I can see what's going on out here with my chickens. And then I can also change all the colors. And yeah, I think it's going to be, it's not something I'm going to leave on all the time, but I'm going to have them on quite a bit, especially in the winter time when I want to see what's going on. So let me cut over and just kind of show you where I'm going to install them. Alrighty, I have power down here. I have some smart switch installed so that I can turn lights on and off. Of course, I'm not going to have these plugged into a smart switch because they are smart lights. And I have an outdoor access point up on my home. Outdoor access point, so I should be able to reach my chicken coop just fine. So I'm going to install these lights from my power source. I'm going to install them up here. Just going to walk around here real quick. And I'm going to just go right around the top edge here. And that way I can kind of keep an eye on things for my chickens. So yeah, I'm just going to install them right around here, and also that would allow me to light up my backyard better. So I know this is kind of a unique application, but you can install these lights anywhere. So let's get to it. All right, let me show you what I've done so far. So I have put screws here, and then I'm just running along the edge. Sorry, I got a loud rooster here, and I'm working my way here, and I did go over the top of my door, and I put one on the edge, and then I'm going to continue on all the way down. Power supply installed up under, and then I just run up, and I've put, sorry about the rooster again, he's noisy. I've used screws to screw these in, and I've just gone all along the top and all the way down here. They actually almost exactly the dimensions that I needed, and then they run right along there. I do have a solar light on top, but that's kind of weak, so this is nice to have plugged in string lights, and you can see there. So I will do some more videoing when it gets dark, and that way you can really see the effect of the lights. They're on now, but it's still, daylight and the sun is bright. So that's my install. Alrighty, so here we are from the app, and I just wanted to show you how easy it is to set these up. So you need to make sure that you've given the app Bluetooth permissions. Initially, you'll connect them using Bluetooth. You're going to hold the power button in on the power supply until the lights start to flash red. So I am going to do that now. Okay, so now I've got them flashing red. I'm just going to click Add Device, and it already discovered these lights. I'm going to hit Add, and I'm going to leave them at the default name for now, and I'm going to hit Add, and then I am going to just manually input. I'm going to put in my username and password. It's going to take it a few minutes. And they are added, actually just a few seconds. And here we go. So now it's going to ask me how many lights do I have. So this strand has 15 lights. I'm going to confirm that. So when you come to this first screen, you're going to see that at the bottom there is the little light bulb. You can switch between white, which I have it on now. Let me just show you how you can dim the lights. I'm going to dim those down. Actually, what I'm doing, I'm not dimming. I'm going to the temperature of the light. So I'm making them more yellow. And then if I slide clear over to the right, I go back to the temperature of the light. So these are more bright white where the others are yellow. And I'm sorry, here is where I can lower the intensity or the brightness of the lights. And so I can kind of go down to whatever suits my needs. I'm going to go all the way up to 100%. Now, if I go over to color, I have all my 15 lights, which I configured. This is the 15 bulb strand. I can change this over and on the all, and I can change this to individuals. Now I can go over and pick a color, and then I can start to change these lights. And then if I switch over to, let's say, blue, now I can start to make some lights blue and some lights white. And now I'm going to go over to a red, and I'm going to start making other lights red. Hopefully you can see those changing. So this way I can individually control the color of each light and give it whatever pattern that I would like. Now at the bottom here I can click on, I have created my own do-it-yourself. If I click there, this is kind of a fall look. If I go over to scenery, then it's going to give me some presets on scenery. You can scroll through, there's lots to choose from here. Obviously I'm not going to go over each of these, but these are kind of categories that you've got that you can, you can switch over. So I just wanted to go over that real quick. And then you have a music option, which they will move to the beat of music. I'm not going to get really into that. And here are timers or countdowns. You can have them stay on for an hour and turn off, or you can go to a timer, hit the plus in the lower right. You can set up a time, and you can have these for an action. You can have them turn on, you can have them turn off, you can switch to different lights, take different actions. I personally like to use Alexa for this function. So what I'm going to do, and I think I mentioned this before, is I'm going to set the lights up so that they turn on when motion is detected in my backyard on my security cameras. So that's mostly what I'm going to do. I'm going to have them switch on, stay for 10 minutes, and then switch off. And then I'm also going to have some ambiance or mood lighting. I think this will add a lot to my backyard because I don't have a lot of lights in the backyard. We do use the backyard a lot in the summer and in the spring. So having the lights on back here will really help. And also for predators, for my chicken coop, kind of like the idea of having these lights turn on automatically. Sorry if I sound like I'm shivering a bit, but it's cold out here tonight. Clear sky, really cold. So anyhow, yeah, this is just kind of the go over of the lights. Obviously here on the left, bottom left is the power. You can see those go out and back on. And yeah, I do have a wireless outdoor access point. I have another video that I will link below that will tell you how to install some outdoor access points if you're interested. And having this allows me to have these lights pretty far from my house. Well, not real far, but a good distance, and still have Wi-Fi. These do use Bluetooth as well, so you can connect them into an area where you don't have Wi-Fi. You can set timers, and those timers actually do get saved on the device, and then those timers will fire even without Wi-Fi. So that is a good bit of information in case you don't have Wi-Fi where you want to install these lights, but you do want some automation. You can still do that. Alrighty, I'll be back with you with final thoughts. So I'm back with the final wrap up. So the installation of these went really smooth. Everything that was needed is included with the lights. Zip ties, the little brackets with the screws. I use the screws to screw them into the wood. And the extra bulb as well. The weatherization of the product is really good. I appreciated that power supply being weatherized so that it could handle being outside without installing anything else. They were 48 feet. This strand is 48 feet. You can hook two of these together in series, and I believe that is the case for any of the length because there's a few different lengths that you can get. And I chose to use automation through Alexa. so that you can have things happen that you have integrated maybe with your whole smart home. You don't have to do it that way, but that's how I chose, because I wanted my security camera motion to fire off turning the lights on and off on an automated basis. But then I also have the ability to just turn the lights on when I want them, and when we're in the backyard, when we're recreating, or we have a little fire pit or whatever it may be, we can turn those lights on either via the app or via your smart home. So a couple of things is each light is individually controlled, which is nice. You can set up patterns. Each light, let me just double check, takes half of a watt, so 0.5 watts per bulb. So power efficiency will be where you expect it to be with LED lights. And I've had these installed for a couple of weeks and been testing them, and everything's been working great. Haven't had any problems at all. And again, if you appreciate and this content has helped you, please like my video and subscribe to my channel, as that does help me and allows me to bring you more content. So until next time, take care and have a good one.